Washington 0 for 3 on third down. Pressure coming. Haskins gets it.
All right, everyone. Welcome back to the X&O Show. My name is Amanda. I'm here with my co-host, Reet. What is up?
Hello.
Hello. And we are joined again by our friend, Mike Williams. What's up, man?
Hey, Mike.
How's it going?
Good. I'm so happy to see y'all on camera because I know y'all was doing the low budget setup last time. They could see
Our audio only setup. Now we're more advanced.
That was probably my fault since I hate being on camera. So I was like hard no on that, but then Amanda talked me into it.
Yeah, we were just
Implemented now.
talking about that off camera, but okay, so but yeah, we good.
Welcome back. This is your third
Look at
episode?
you.
I think third episode, right? Right?
Yeah, last season you were on twice, I
Yeah,
think.
twice, yeah.
Yeah. Look at you with your Raiders set up.
Like I said, if it ain't black, it's wet.
How excited are you about Mendoza?
You know what? I'm actually excited because in the beginning, I wasn't sold on him. I was like, I don't know. I think it'd be a bust.
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like, because Raiders, everything's about image now. So I was worried about, all right, is he a tough guy? He has some good games. I watch him, and he throws a good ball.
He does.
If you look back on your history, a lot of national championship winning quarterbacks do not pan out well in the NFL. The most recent one we've seen is Joe Burrow, but before that, can you think of anybody else? Not really.
Yeah.
So, and then I was like, he's a choir boy. Like, he's just too nice. And so I was like, he might end up being Derek Carr 2.0.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, God. And don't get me wrong, Derek Carr has some good years, but he kind of leveled out, and Mahomes was drafted after him, and he just took off and took over the division. So he came in on Derek Carr's watch and did that. But going back to Mendoza, like, he had a good preseason debut. I was like, okay, because I think I was just really protecting my heart. And I think because we don't want to get too excited, But I was like, you know what? Because y'all know last season I was stuck on Shedeur Sanders. And
Oh, my God. The Shedeur.
And I'm still mad that, he's in that dumpster fire in Cleveland. So, I was like, any quarterback that comes in, I was like, you gotta earn my heart, earn my love, okay? So
I hear that.
But a lot of other fans, are like sticking to him right away, So I think he might win me over, and I do like what we're doing. Like, I'm actually excited about what we got going forward quarterback wise, because it's hard to get excited when your last three starting quarterbacks were Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh, I know.
I mean, he's hot though. I'll give him that.
Stay focused, okay? All right, that's all he is.
So remind us, like, how you became a Raiders fan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You remind the fans.
I'll get to that, but let me finish my last point. Our last three starting quarterbacks were Jimmy Garoppolo, Geno Smith, and Gardner Minshew.
Oh, Gardner Minshew. Good
Can't be
Lord.
excited about those guys. I'm sorry. So there's that. But becoming a Raider fan, like I said, it was the Southern California or LA culture. I wasn't born when they won that last Super Bowl, but they were still fairly popular in LA. And then, of course, if you look it up, the legend of Bo Jackson and the Tecmo Bowl and stuff, really it was because playing Tecmo Bowl and my favorite color has always been black. So it just kind of naturally happened on its own. And I didn't really start getting into football until I started playing when I was like 11 or 12. I played late. I never really liked playing because I'm skinny and I don't like getting hit. So, but I still always love football. It's a close second right after basketball.
Yeah.
So there's that. And then I really started paying more attention to football once I got to high school. And then, senior year, I got into it. And then that's when Tom Brady started and ruined my whole life. So
So dramatic.
Thanks a lot, Amanda.
So dramatic. Respect the GOAT.
Sorry, I can't see in the background there. My
His pick is up.
eye. So what's
Yeah.
next?
We do have to remind our fans that Mike hates the Patriots and I'm a hardcore Patriots fan.
Hey,
So.
and you know what, Amanda? Like, you lucky. I got mad respect for you. I like you a lot. That's why I don't give you crap about the Patriots. Even when they lost the Super Bowl, I wasn't gonna.
I know.
I didn't give you crap because I was like, you know what? I like Amanda, but anybody else getting it.
I'm not an annoying Patriots fan. There's some Patriots fans that are like mad annoying.
Yes, that's very true. Like you're a good. That's why I couldn't be mean to you like that. So
I appreciate that.
but if you'd have known me like back when the Patriots played to get lost to the Giants, because I
Oh
didn't.
Lord.
Oh yeah, you probably wouldn't have liked me because I was a lot of shit.
We wouldn't be friends anymore.
Oh yeah, dude, we wouldn't be friends to begin with.
I get it. I get it.
It's all good. You know, I'm more mature now, somewhat, so I can be friends with my rivals.
All right. There you go.
So like was it last episode or the episode before Amanda and I gave our Super Bowl predictions. So we want to hear yours, Mike, with whatever you know so far.
Yeah. Well, right now the easy pick, from the NFC is the Rams. All the experts are talking about.
Yep.
But I want to, I want to appear like a genius at the end of the season. So I want to do like a dark horse team, a team that's kind of expected but not really expected.
Okay.
So I feel like, and with last season, no one expected the Seahawks and the Patriots. If you bet on that, then you're probably rich right now.
I would say Seattle.
Huh?
Seattle, yes.
Yeah, Seattle for sure. But I'll never pick the Patriots to go to the Super Bowl, so I don't care how good they are.
I didn't expect the Patriots last year either to make it.
And Amanda, I'm doing an eye roll counter. You're at like 5 right now.
6.
Partially my fault, but let's see. So for the AFC, you know what? I'm gonna go for it again. I still believe because everybody gonna say the Bills. No, thank you. I'm tired of them.
Thank you.
They had their chances, and they might. I don't want to pick them, and I'm tired of Josh Allen talk. They baby him too.
Thank you. This is why we're friends.
But I picked the Bills just because I feel like Josh Allen has something to prove.
And it's not a bad pick, but you not bitter like me, so you. But I just feel like I'm a do the Ravens again. Okay, Ravens in the AFC, and then I'm probably going to do. I want to pick. NFC. NFC is wide open. Honestly,
It's hard.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
Like I said, let's see who's in the NFL. No, just kidding. I'm gonna go 49ers again. No one is gonna expect it.
Oh my gosh.
No way.
Yes.
One of my clients, if you know Jack, I think you met Jack. You guys both know Jack. He said the Ravens and 49ers. Literally, that was his pick.
Interesting.
Lights out Super Bowl all over again, whichever one that was. I don't remember the number.
Yeah. That was a wild Super Bowl. That was when the power went out, right? I think the power went out. Yeah.
I mean, who do the Niners have that's like healthy right now? Okay, McCaffrey and then Debo. Say again? Oh, Mike Evans, yeah.
Debo.
Debo. But like, I don't know. All of these people are like prone to get hurt.
Yeah, they don't have Pearsall because he would have definitely changed things. But I feel like they've always been consistently good, and nobody's really picking them. So that's why I'm picking them.
Okay.
I don't mind it.
But
if you are right, I will take you out to dinner.
Let's go. It's on. It's easy.
It's on the XNO Show tab.
It's easy for anyone to say Bills and Rams, like, okay, because that's what everybody wants,
Yep.
But I'm going to beat all the experts with that one. Yeah.
Okay.
And Lamar gets his first trophy. Please.
I would like to see that. for sure.
Please, Lamar, don't make me look stupid.
I'm not a Lamar Jackson fan. I think it's because like, you know, I know. I mean, he's a good quarterback, but like I think because, you know, I'm a Washington fan and we're like a rivalry team or whatever. So I've like just never been a fan of the Ravens.
I actually don't mind them. Ernest hates them. Like he hates the Ravens and he really dislikes Lamar Jackson, but I don't mind them. I don't know. I'm like,
Okay.
I like Lamar.
Kind of like how I don't mind the Bills, you know, but you do.
It's the flip opposite.
That's funny. Okay, so Niners and Ravens. That'll be interesting if that happens.
Put it on the books.
Yeah.
Well, Reed and I wanted to really quick recap what we did on Sunday. If our followers are following us on Instagram, you might have seen it. But we went to the Chargers training camp on Sunday. It was so fun.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, their facility is really nice.
It's so nice.
Like the building and everything. I don't think like I've been to the Washington training camp and I don't think they had like a really nice like facility like how this one was set up.
Nice.
But I was really impressed with that. I was not impressed how Justin Herbert didn't look at us when we were asking for autographs.
Oh my God, I know. So
Well, when
hard.
Amanda was like reaching over.
We did get Cameron Dicker, the kicker for
Dicker the kicker.
Dicker the kicker. He signed for us. I had to stick my arm out really far, but thank you, Cameron Dicker, if you ever watch this. But yeah, we were like we got really good spots in like the bleachers. And we were sitting there for like almost an hour. And then we're like, we need to go talk to people. We had merch to hand out. So we left. And then we heard like crowd noises. And we realized that the players had already come out. And we were like, oh, snap. We were missing it. And by the time we got there, it was like a big crowd. And like, we're like, if we had stayed where we were in the bleachers, we would have been right where they were at. So we're like, oh, damn. But it was so cool to see them up and close in person. We saw Justin Herbert. We saw Marion Hampton. I found out one of the guys we saw that we didn't know was Joe Alt. So that was
that the redhead?
No, he was the other bigger guy next to Ladd McConkey. We saw Ladd McConkey, the wide receiver, and then
Njoku.
Yes, we saw David Njoku. We love you.
He was my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
His like aura and vibe, just like I wanted to be his friend.
He's a
type
cool
of thing, you know?
And he took off his shirt.
Yeah, because we know Mike is really interested in that.
We don't talk about the Chargers and shirtless men. Like, what am I doing?
He's like, I'm out. Disconnect.
Y'all need a moment. Like,
all right. That's
and
it.
yes, Mike McDaniels is as short as he looks. It was really funny.
Yeah, I was making fun of him on your story. I'm like, Reed, what the?
He's very short.
I mean, he probably looks shorter next to these like big ass football players, you know, but
Yeah, everybody.
it's funny.
Shoot.
What happened?
It's like you see them on TV, but then when you see them in person, it's like,
really
you know, yeah.
Oh, we saw Harbaugh too, actually. He was doing his
Yeah.
signature, like kneel down, lean forward thing. So we got to see him out there. But yeah, it was cool. Highly recommend if anyone is like local to an NFL team and they have the training practices, just go. It's usually free and it's cool. You get to like see players up close in person and watch their drills and stuff. It's fun. I love it.
Respectfully.
Next year, we should try and go to the Rams practice.
I would love to go to the Rams one, yeah.
Lamb chops.
The Lamb.
Lamb chop.
Want to see Myles Garrett out there? Come on.
No, I'm like, I mean, I love football, but I probably wouldn't even go to the Raiders camp just because.
Why?
I don't know, just watching guys practice, it just seemed kind of boring. That's just my opinion. I mean, I might go once just to say I went, just to be open to experience, but I'm definitely not going to go to a rival team, especially not the Chargers. Like, come on.
Well, yeah, that's your division.
I
so
mean,
you can't.
it's just cool to see these players in person, you know, like regardless of like what team, you know, you're rooting for. But I definitely made a couple comments when we were there to Amanda. I was like, oh, I wish this was the Washington training camp.
Yeah.
I'd be like so much more into it. But it was cool. We like also met other like content creators out there. Like one were what were they called? The Chargers dolls.
Charger doll. Oh, I thought I
The-
had it.
There are these two really cute women, like a little older. Yeah, they gave us a little sticker there. Los Angeles Charger dolls.
They're on, like,
Follow them.
parties.
Oh, cool. Now I know who to spam when the Chargers lose.
Wow, so mean. The troll.
Us Raider fans, we're terrible. We're just felons and criminals.
Oh my god. Oh,
You
man.
know, I did go to Vegas a few weeks ago or a month ago or something, and we saw the stadium, Allegiant Stadium. It looked beautiful. Have you gone to a game out there yet?
Of course, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it would look like a really nice stadium.
You should
Looks
do
cool.
the tour. The stadium.
Oh, say again?
You should do the stadium tour when you go.
Oh yeah, you should. That's a good idea.
Best stadium on the planet.
I'd rather just go to a game and look at it that way.
Yeah, games are cool, but the tour is fun. It's something different because you'll probably see stadiums, or you'll probably see sections of the stadium that you can't afford to go in anyway.
Oh,
None of us can, because I was like, wow, this is like rich in here. It's like, yeah, it's cool. I would tour any stadium just because I like stadiums. I'm a fan of picture and stuff like that. But yeah, I would say do it. Why not? And it's cheap. It's like $40. I mean, it's
Yeah,
something.
not that
Cool.
expensive.
Yeah.
We did a tour of SoFi when it was brand new, and it was so cool. Like Mike said, you get to see areas that, like, unless we start making some crazy ass money, we're never gonna be able to afford. Like we saw like LeBron's like suite that he has at SoFi. So like stuff like that where it's like that's
nice.
pretty cool. You get to like see like the tunnel where the players run out of and stuff. It's cool.
LeBron.
Do it.
I've been to I did the Dallas stadium tour. What is their field called?
AT&T.
Yeah. That was really cool. Like when they first, it was like, I mean, I guess it was like maybe 6-7 years ago, but it's huge.
I bet.
So big. I haven't done the Washington one. Our FedEx Field, well, is it called something else now? It's in Landover, Maryland.
Oh, yeah.
It's not that nice, but they're, building the stadium in DC now, and it's supposed to be beautiful, and the way they're architecting it is supposed to be like the columns that are like look very like White House, like government-ish, like built, like it kind of looks like the White House columns or whatever, but it's supposed to be smack in the middle of like the Capitol and
Also,
the
don't match like the other
monument.
things. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So that's cool. Yeah. So check out a training camp if you guys haven't. They're actually kind of cool. Really cool place to take kids too, if your kids are into football. The players tend to, give kids priority when it comes to like autographs and things like that. So
We have to bring Nadia next year. That way we can get in.
yeah, we messed up. We should have brought her.
Yeah.
And made her like hold the ball to get autographed.
Sign it, please.
Why, so you can become a Chargers fan?
Nah, we're just wanting the players, and the experience. We're not gonna make her pick a team yet, but I think she's gonna be a Patriots fan because she loves Drake May.
That's right. She does her little. Is that Drake May?
Yes. I have to figure out a way to put the sound bite, like rip the sound from the video. But I got a video of her because every time she sees football on the TV, she goes, "Is that Drake May? Is that Drake May?" Like to any player that's on the screen, I'm like, no, not that one, not that one. Oh, that one actually is Drake May. So she has her little. She loves Drake May. I don't know if it's just the name or if it's him. I don't know, but she loves Drake May.
Why is brainwashing your child?
What happened?
You're brainwashing your child to like.
Yeah, well, as long as she doesn't become a Bills or Miami fan, she can do whatever the heck she wants with football. But no Bills, no Dolphins, maybe the Jets, but
No division rivals, basically.
yeah, no. And then we need to break down preseason, what happened this week. So Mike, let us know or give us a breakdown of how Fernando Mendoza did this week. I didn't watch that game. Did you read?
I watched a little bit of it, and I did see a couple of his throws. He looked like he was doing well.
That's good.
Dude, yeah, I not only I watched the game, but I watched the highlights, of course, and then I watched like other creators, and former quarterback Chase Daniel, he has a really good channel and he does breakdowns of quarterbacks, and
Oh,
he gave us praise, and and he breaks down the throws and everything like that, like little by little replays. And so, basically what the main thing Ricky struggled with is like tight window throws, like squeezing it in there, like the risky throws. And there was one where he got it in between two safeties. He got it just like right where it needed to be. Like I was like, you know what? If he's making these throws already, like who knows?
that's
It-
good.
I hate getting too excited, but it's like, yeah, like he didn't look like he struggled. Like he looked comfortable. And if we could, and our O line is he was played behind like a great O line. Y'all
Yeah.
know for that at Indiana. So I mean any quarterback could play good behind a good O line, but he needs the protection. So I think that as long as he stays, protected, he can make his throws. And just his ball, like he just throws a pretty spiral that's clean, not wild
Mhm.
ball, and it's just like, wow, like okay, that's why I was like, he's growing on me, choir boy and all. So
Choir boy.
I'm looking forward to the season.
Yeah.
We finally hired a good young coach, fresh mind, new quarterback. So there's a lot to be excited for in Raider Nation.
We'll see.
He is gonna start, right?
Um,
No?
basically what it is you have to. A lot of people talk about quarterback controversies and stuff, right? And
Mhm.
what about this? What about this? The reality is, no coach, depending on the status of the team and where they could possibly go, no coach really wants to start a rookie quarterback if
Yeah.
they don't have to.
Yeah.
Sometimes other circumstances are out of control, whether it be the owner or whatever.
Mhm.
So I think obviously they want to start him, but they know like we're not a playoff team or a contender or anything, so it's no point in bringing him in right away. And they want to. He might start at some point this season if Kirk Cousins
Yeah.
only like either gets hurt or just falls apart. But
Mhm.
football is a crazy game, and there's a lot of moving parts, and there's a lot to learn. So they really want to bring him along. That's why they brought in Kirk Cousins, and Kirk Cousins came in knowing like that would be it. So
Yeah.
we got like the perfect situation. Kirk Cousins knows what it is. Mendoza knows what it is. They told him
Mhm.
what it is. So it ain't like, oh, who should start? Who should start? Like, unless Mendoza just starts playing absolutely lights out and showing stuff in practice and outplays him, that's the only way he's gonna start. He's gonna start. But Kirk Cousins is going to start the season. It's just a matter of when we'll see Mendoza. It could be some point mid-season, late in the season, if we're out of the playoff race, or it could be next season. So
Yeah.
we will
I
find.
mean, he's a pretty solid backup, to
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see how they do. I mean, speaking of like starting rookie QBs, Washington started JD5 right away, but that was like they needed a new quarterback, But in the Washington preseason game, what's his name? Mariota got hurt, so he's out for the preseason. Sam Hartman started most of the game, and he's also a looker, but he's not that great of a QB. I mean, we won our game. Our running game looked really strong. Like
Good.
I'm kind of thinking like I think Bill is going to start as our running back, but I know last year he started off well, but then, but there was a
So
couple
good.
of guys that they put in during the preseason game that looked solid too. So, but again, this is preseason, right? So
Right,
this could
yeah.
all be gone to hell in week one. So
Yeah. Well, Patriots, we played the Colts and we tied, which I didn't think was possible for a preseason game.
Yeah, they don't go overtime because this
Yeah.
is not necessary. It's preseason. It's like, all right,
right.
go home. Let's get out of here. It
I
don't
was
count.
like, what the heck? But our defense, even though it was a secondary, looked so good. So good. It was Anthony Richardson, though. Stop that.
Mm.
But our defense, I think, had 2 interceptions and 1 forced fumble. So go Pats defense.
Don't remind me about that draft. Oh my goodness.
Thought it was funny for my husband's team. He's a Titans fan. They put in Will Levis, which if you guys watched the last week's episode, or last week or the week before, we talked about how Will Levis made that comment about how he was better than any of the 32 starting quarterbacks out there, and he stunk. Like, did awful. The dude is awful.
I've never been fans. I always couldn't stand him. I don't know why he's so overhyped. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
He did not do well. Jackson Dart, speaking of quarterbacks too, he got nailed like really bad, and he actually got taken to the tent,
And that's
evaluated, and then came back in and threw a touchdown. Like, what the heck?
I was hoping he's.
I am not a fan of his.
Yeah, we won't
I
go
won't
into
say why.
Read between the lines. We're not super big fans. Other piece of big news, the rookie running back for the Cardinals, Jeremiah Love, got a high ankle sprain and he's done for preseason. So fingers crossed he's going to be good for regular season, because that was the second round draft pick of the draft. Like, it's a big deal. So
he's gonna be a first round fantasy pick. It's just a matter of when. So definitely got to pick him up.
Hopefully he rests the rest of the season and he looks better regular season. And then Ty Simpson for the Rams made his debut, and he actually looked pretty good, people were saying. So kudos.
I mean, no surprise there.
Yeah, it depends on who you talk to, I think. But and then your boy, we're giving you the spotlight on this one too, Mike. Shadir Sanders versus Deshaun Watson. One of them didn't look as good than the other.
I mean, first of all, it's preseason and it's the Browns. Dumpster fire. Like, let's be real. And you know what? The Brown situation is unique, because that's why I want him out of there. Because if you put Shador on the Rams in Ty Simpson's spot, ready to take him from Matthew Stafford, like, he's going to become, a Pro Bowler. So, because Shador can play, y'all know how I feel about Shador. I watched every Colorado game of Shador. Like, I was a fan. I've been following Shador since high school.
Dang. All right.
I was a big fan of Deion Sanders, 90s football. So it's like, that was right up my alley, because usually a lot of pros kids just can't play. They just stink, or they're just average. But Shador can actually play, all the, the theatrics aside, he can play, and I know that turns people off, but with the Brown situation is that they have to pay Deshaun. They gave Deshaun Watson a lot of money. So they literally have to justify playing him. So everything coming out of camp is gonna be like, oh yeah, Deshaun far ahead of him. They're probably on the same plane, because we saw how bad Deshaun was before he went out. And I'm a fan of Deshaun, but his problem is distractions. They get a little money, and then next thing you know, he's getting into too much trouble.
Lodge parlors.
But a lot of people had experience. He might actually be good, because at the end of the day, experience at quarterback is going to win out. Okay.
Yeah.
Nine times out of 10. So of course he's head of Shador. That's no surprise there. And ain't nobody even thinking about Dylan Gabriel. Like, let's be honest. So it's no surprise there. Like I said, it's preseason and everything, and the Browns have got a lot to figure out, because they're a mess right now. And so I don't know who can save them. I'm just rooting for them to get better, because, I'm a fan of Shador, of course. I'm a fan of Deshaun, and I just want to see if the Browns can actually be good, because they've just been bad for so long, and I feel like their fan base just deserves better, just because they're so loyal and everything. But
valid point. Yeah.
They're not gonna get things right until they able to get Deshaun Watson's contract off the butt. So they basically have to see it through. Like, they're gonna make it start, because they're paying him all that money. You might as well pay him to fall on his face instead of paying him to do nothing. So that's what it is.
Yeah. Valid points.
All right. So last week we talked about, what is the role of a quarterback, and kind of gave a little overview of that. So in today's episode, we're going to talk about wide receivers and tight ends, and what's the difference. And we're going to name some of our favorite and least favorite wide receivers and tight ends, and play a little game with Mike to, test some knowledge and things like that. So first off, Mike, can you talk a little bit about, what's the wide receiver's role versus what's the tight end's role, and like the differences there?
Well,
And speaking like 101 terms.
Yeah.
well, I'm not a huge like I do watch a lot of football analysis, so even though I'm not like necessarily a football guy, but obviously, wide receivers obviously is what it is. They line up out wide, closer towards the sidelines, and obviously their route combinations are different. Longer routes, and then of course they have the slot receivers who run shorter routes and catch pass over the middle. Then they have or what they call a wide out, where they run in longer routes more downfield that are 15, 20 yards plus.
Yeah.
And obviously, the main thing is like, their build. Wide receivers can be, they're obviously slimmer, quicker, everything like that, just to keep it simple. And then tight ends, obviously, and then there's different types of tight ends, just like there's different types of wide receivers.
Yep.
So, or going back to receivers, so there's like a red zone type receiver where basically he's just big and tall, and they basically use him in the red zone or for first downs. And I don't know if y'all remember him, but he used to play for the Giants, and yeah, he played for the Giants. Remember Plaxico Burress, Amanda?
Game before, yeah.
Yeah. I think he was on the Giants when they beat the Patriots, though. I'm pretty sure that add a couple to the eye roll counter. But I think when he was with the Jets, he was just like, you didn't see him on the field a lot become red zone since he was so tall. They would just lob it up there to him. He'd be like, pull it down. So, he's basically a red zone target. And then you got those receivers who are like I said, the slot receivers, smaller guys, like a Wes Welker type guy.
Love him.
And I'll admit, much as I can't stand the Patriots, Wes Welker was dope, and he's slot receiver, catch it, get low, boom. We had one, Hunter Renfro. They could go wide or they could go deep. And then like the taller, faster guys are usually like downfield.
Yeah.
So those are your receivers. Then you have your tight ends, okay? So traditional tight ends, think of like Travis Kelce type. Short routes, catch across the middle. They can take hits. They might block for a little bit. And then they have blocking tight ends. Because basically they primarily block, but it's like an emergency situation, all else fails, and they need to let up off the block and go downfield. They can because they're not offensive linemen. Okay. They're a receiver. So, but then they might play offensive lineman for the whole time because now the defense has to keep an eye on him. It's like, okay, is he going to stay and block, or is he going to block it all and just go past?
Yep.
Run a short route, turn around and catch like a 1 yard or 2 yarder to get the first down. So that's why they bring in that guy. Okay. And then they have, Travis Kelce type receiver or, traditional tight end who like might line up a little closer to the offensive lineman or maybe a little out and then, run their route, traditionally.
So we are all three of us are going to name our favorite wide receiver. It can either be current or retired, and then our worst wide receiver, like either current or retired. Mike, you go first since you're our guest. Who is your favorite wide receiver and your worst wide receiver?
I mean, like of all time, any team, retired.
All time, current, whatever, yeah.
So favorite wide receiver, obviously, I'm gonna go with the homer pick and go with Tim Brown.
I don't know who that is.
You know who Tim Brown is? What? He's like the all-time Raider great.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's a Raider. That's why we don't know who he is.
Tim. What the? Come on.
Oh no.
Remember Jerry Rice played on the Raiders at the same time as him towards the end of his career. So, and we went to the Super Bowl, but we got whooped by the Bucks. But Tim Brown,
Okay. And then who's your worst, like the worst wide receiver you think?
The worst? I mean, I'm not even gonna like look at skill wise because there's a lot of bad receivers, but I'm gonna give a funny answer. And for us, probably the worst I've seen is probably like Antonio Brown.
I wanted to say that too.
I was gonna say that too.
The way he did us dirty, like, oh my God, like his mental.
So dramatic.
He played fast and it was crazy is I think it was LaShawn McCoy was on the podcast recently, or someone, it might have been the Sean McCoy, I'm not sure, but they were talking about Antonio Brown was like so good, like he could have been probably the best ever because he was unstoppable, like so much natural talent. But
Yep.
I don't know what's up with these guys. I don't know what it is about wide receivers. Like whenever they get good, like they get these egos that are just out of control, and something happens and it just makes drama, and the diva wide receiver, stereotype comes into play. And I'm just like, what's up with
Yeah. It's like they get all this money and then they don't know what to do with it, and then they feel like they're unstoppable and it gets to their head and then they start getting in trouble,
Yep. It's dumb thing.
But yeah.
But honorary mention though, like I can only think of like Raiders wide receivers, but we had a guy called Darius Hayward Bay, and Al Davis drafted him because he had the fastest 40 times. So Al Davis was known for drafting the biggest fast guys because he just like fast guys. And it was questionable because we thought we were going to select Michael Crabtree. And you all know how good Michael Crabtree turned out to be.
Yeah.
And we were like, what the heck? And so we drafted this guy, and of course he doesn't work out. And then Michael Crabtree ends up on the 49ers and stuff like that, who had a pretty good career. And Crabtree played for us in 2016 and had a great season. And we could have went to the Super Bowl probably if Derek Carr doesn't get hurt. But that's a whole different story. But yeah, so honorary mention Darius Hayward Bay, like he just was awful.
All right, noted. I'll have to look up him and the guy you said, the best one.
Right.
Yeah, I'll have to look him up.
Come on.
So mine for my favorites, not currently playing. He played for my team, so I'm biased. But Julian Edelman, I mean, the dude is an amazing wide receiver. Set like records with us. Made that like crazy catch in the Atlanta Super Bowl where he like caught it midair. I mean, and I love his personality. He's one of my all-time favorite wide receivers, hands down. And then
he's not bad to look at.
Hey,
he's a looker.
Ladies, come on.
No, whatever.
Wait, did you say wide receiver or white receiver?
And then for worst, I had a hard time with this one because I was going back and forth between like stuff I've been burned by with fantasy football. So I've been playing fantasy football for a long time, and I've been burned by wide receivers where I think they're going to do really well, and then they get hurt, or they just don't, give you what you want every week. One that sticks out in my mind though, and it's very recent, is Marvin Harrison Jr. for the Cardinals.
What?
Okay, bust.
From a fantasy perspective?
From a fantasy perspective. Last season, he didn't do anything. He sucked. The previous season, he did okay. But, like, I drafted him fairly high last season, and I was like, oh, my God, this guy can't catch a ball to save his life.
Okay, but the Cardinals are a dumpster fire, so why do you think they had the top pick? So I got to get some, but he still came through for me for some games, like the good games he did have were really good, so...
Then you go back and forth, like, do I start him? Do I not start him? And then you bench him and he goes off and you're just like, so he's on my S list. A close tie to that was Cole Beasley. I don't remember, you guys remember him?
Yeah.
That guy was just always so inconsistent for me in fantasy. So those are mine. Read who you got.
Julian Edelman, or some girl took a picture of Julian Edelman while they sleep after they just slept together. Remember that?
I think so.
Wait, what?
You didn't know about that? Yeah, it was like, it wasn't highly publicized, but yeah, it was floating around the internet. Some girl had slept with Julia Edelman, and she even posted on Snapchat with a caption with a picture of him sleep and a selfie said, "Oh, I just slept with Julia Edelman."
I mean, to be fair, can you blame?
Yeah, I just thought it was funny. Like, who does that? And he should know better. You're not supposed to sleep at the side piece's house. You're supposed to be Now, I'm pretty sure he was single or whatever. They had just won the Super Bowl, so he was probably just like kind of letting loose. But I thought that was funny. I'm like, dude, come on, Julian, like get out of there. I don't know who she was to him, but whatever. Clout chasing.
So my okay, so I'm just like I chose this person purely off like a stats perspective, like best wide receiver, Jerry Rice, just because he's had the most receiving yards in NFL history. So he's like the GOAT receiver, right? But then I also like this is like a newer receiver, Amon-Ra St. Brown. I don't know why something like he's just been very consistent and he's done well for my fantasy leagues the past couple of years. So I've always had a liking to him.
It reminded me
But
of handsome, right?
and he's handsome.
I knew it.
But
Because
Orange County guy too.
handsome.
oh,
yeah.
is he?
Yeah, he
There's a
went
restaurant. There's a restaurant in Old Town Tustin called Barolo. It's an Italian restaurant. His
Uh-huh.
jersey is signed there, and I asked one of the waiters, like, "Hey, do you guys know him?" And he was like, "I grew up with him." Like,
Oh, really?
that's his best friend,
Okay.
and he was like, "He comes here often." So
he went to
Nice.
Canyon High School here in Anaheim.
I did not know that.
I lived down the
Okay.
street.
He just got engaged. His fiance is really beautiful. So yeah, I like him a lot the past couple of years. And then worst, I was like, I honestly couldn't think of anybody because like the worst wide receivers, like I don't really know. You know what I mean? Like I don't pay attention to the receivers that don't do anything fun, you know? But I was gonna say Antonio Brown too, just because of his like stupidity history, you know? But those are my picks. Yeah.
there you go. Like, since you're a guest, we're gonna play 2 games with you to finish out the show. So first game, Reed and I did this, I think the first episode or second episode
Hmm.
early on. We are gonna have you draft, cut, or franchise 3 people, and I'm gonna give you 3. Reed's gonna give you 3. So out of these 3, who would you draft, cut, or franchise? Mine are going to be AJ Brown, Puka Nakua, and David Njoku.
Right, isn't Njoku a tight end, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh,
Your favorite team, Chargers.
wait, the draft cut and what?
Franchise.
Franchise.
Oh, so like your franchise player
Mhm.
forever. I'm gonna go. I'm cutting Njoku, and then
I wonder why.
Oh my God.
tight end. I feel like you should have done 3 receivers. Then yeah, I mean Njoku, that's an easy one. Like, and then I'm benching AJ Brown because he's a diva and he's a Patriot right now. So I'm taking Puka Nakua because he's just a monster for the franchise, and he'll probably gonna have a big season this season too. So
He can do some things. We'll see. Been in some trouble lately.
are ridiculous. I'm like, oh my god, like degree of difficulty. I'm like, where did they find this dude?
So you're franchising Puka, you're drafting who is the you're cutting
Wait, you said draft cut.
And franchise.
in franchise. So you're cutting Njoku.
I misspoke earlier. I said bench AJ Brown, so I'm drafting AJ Brown,
Okay.
cutting Njoku, and then I'm franchising Puka Nakua.
Got it.
That's fair.
All right, Reed, what you got?
Okay, my 3 are Travis Kelce, Brock Bowers, or CeeDee Lamb.
What? I was cheated. Can't give Brock Bowers to the Raider fan. It's a good. Anyway, go ahead.
So which one would you draft, cut, or in franchise?
So Brock Bowers, CeeDee Lamb, and Travis Kelce.
Yep.
Because Brock Bowers, he's still yet to show. Travis Kelce is established, but I'm a hater, so I'm cutting Travis Kelce. Actually, no, I'm not that much of a hater. I'm gonna cut CeeDee.
Okay.
I'm gonna cut CD, just because I mean he's solid, but like he yeah, I ain't gonna go into all that, but I cut CD and I'm gonna keep and I'm gonna drafting Brock Bowers obviously because he's on the rise, and I'm franchising Travis Kelce because as much as he kills us, he's just so freaking good. Like
Good tight end.
Yeah.
he's a walking Hall of Famer. I mean, like let's be honest.
Valid points. All right, there you go. Mike's takes on that. All right, last game. Oh, my screen keeps taking stuff. Okay, last game we're going to play with you is 15 questions. Reed and I are going to give you a team that we're thinking of, or we have a team in mind, and you have to try to guess what the team is that we're thinking of. And you get 15 questions to ask us, yes or no questions, to try to figure out what team we're thinking of.
Okay.
Reed, do you want to go first?
Sure.
All right. Let's see.
All right. You can start asking me whatever questions.
All right. Is the team NFC?
Yes.
Okay. Are their colors red involved?
Yes.
Hmm.
Would they
I
happen?
think.
Do they happen to be in the NFC East?
Yes.
Okay. NFC East.
3.
Um, colors are red. You chose your team for the first one. Is it your team?
No.
Okay.
Well, she didn't want to make it that obvious.
Yeah, it's true. The Bucks.
No.
Okay.
Going back to that red color question, it's not their main color, but it's in it.
Hmm. Oh man.
I'm stuck too, actually.
The rain cup main color. Well, they took Commando.
Yeah,
So
ask more questions.
oh, so the Cowboys don't have it. The Eagles have. So that could leave the Giants.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
So you got it in six questions.
Well, yeah, 'cause that's what I was
They
saying.
they only have like the stripe, the one red stripe in their helmet with the red. So I was like, do I answer this yes or no?
They do have a red alternate uniform though.
They do.
There.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
they hardly wear it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Good job. You got that in 6.
All right. Ready for another one?
Yeah.
Go.
Okay. Do you want to go next, Amanda, with one of yours?
Yeah. Go
Okay.
ahead. Go for it. I'm ready.
All right. Let's see. Is team in the AFC?
Yes.
AFC South?
No.
AFC. Is it my team?
No.
Okay, good. AFC West,
No.
AFC East,
No.
AFC North.
Yes. I think you're at like 7 questions.
You didn't even have to ask that question. Process of elimination.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it's easy. I was like, it'd be harder to guess. It would be harder to guess players. Like, so wait, what did I say? I missed it. Wait, they the AFC North,
Yes.
the
How
Ravens.
many questions is he down?
That was like 7.
Okay.
That was like 7 questions.
Ravens.
Yes.
Easy.
It is the Ravens. We should give them harder questions.
Wait, that's what I was saying. Like, players is a little.
I don't think you should be able to ask the division anymore. For the last 2, you can't ask the division it's in.
I mean, division, but conference is okay.
Conference is okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, let's do that for the last one, yeah.
More difficult.
Okay, last one, Reed, go for it. Yours.
All right.
All right, so
Ask away.
all right, I won't ask. All right, I won't ask AFC or NFC. So, but make it a little more challenging. All right, so does this team have a bird of any sort?
No.
Is this team an animal?
Yes.
Okay, so that narrows it down. So do you have the Jaguars?
No.
It's 3.
I'm at 3 questions,
Hmm.
but they're an animal, but not any of the birds.
Hmm.
Is this team the Panthers?
No.
And there's a lot of animal teams. Many birds. The Lions?
Nope.
Oh, your lion. Okay. So you got the Jared. Is that all the cats out the way? I'm blanking. So no bird teams, no cats. I hate when I'm blanking on stuff like this.
I know. I always blank too when I'm put on the spot.
What in that division with the Lions? Bears?
Nope.
Hmm.
Oh my God. No Seahawks, because that's a bird, even though it's not a real bird. Um,
You're at 6.
a Packer, not a bird, is it? No, I'm just kidding. So it has to be AFC because I think I covered the NFC.
Hmm.
No Jags. So they're definitely in the AFC, not a bird.
I think I know what it is.
Dang it. Oh, I'm
They
losing.
play on the East Coast.
Yes.
I got you.
East Coast, AFC. Um,
Are their fans annoying as heck?
Probably, but I haven't really.
oh wait, who's that? Buffalo Bills?
No.
Oh, that's what I thought it was. Oh. I got nothing then.
Do you guys want me to? I'll give you another hint. It's southeast.
Dolphins.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
Sorry, I had to I was like, you know this.
I'm literally the last animal left. Wait, hold on. Let me
The last animal left.
literally the last animal left in the AFC. Oh my God.
All right. Last one, Mike. Go for it. You got one more.
One more team. All right, so I won't guess division or conference just to make it more difficult. All right. So is it an animal?
It is.
Okay. Is it a cat?
It is.
Okay, so it's either it's either the Lions.
It's the lion.
You got this game is too easy.
We need 2 players this time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man.
All right, Mike, thank you so much for joining us. We'll definitely have you on again if you want to come on again once the season starts. So we'll have some more things to talk about and, talk about how all of our teams are doing. And hopefully, I wish the Raiders luck. I actually feel really sorry for them. So I hope they do something this year that will lift up the Raiders fans. So good luck to you, but thanks again for joining us. And we will recap preseason week 2 next week. Games, I think there's games on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this week.
Yes.
So tune into that. And just a reminder to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram. Leave any comments below, anything you guys want to see new for the weeks to come. We can't wait for the season to start when we actually have real things to talk about in terms of what's going on. And then in the upcoming weeks, we're also going to touch on fantasy football and the draft. I know there's probably a lot of drafts coming up in the next couple of weeks, ours included. So that's going to be exciting to bring up. But yeah, thank you for joining, and we will see you next week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Washington 0 for 3 on third down. Pressure coming. Haskins gets it.